It is official. The Elden Ring DLC trailer is out, and we will be able to do Kung Fu when it is released. Hello everyone, I am Lost, and I will be breaking down this entire trailer frame by frame with my good friend Chase the Bro. I really hope you enjoy, and I will see you on the other side. This is where we enter the DLC.
Yeah, that was the best theory. I couldn't think of any other area.
There are a few different areas, like in Stormvale, where you have the Death Prince face. But okay, pause now in the Golden Field, and we can just take a quick look
at the landmass
and see the land. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are we, chat? Where are we?
This is a weird angle. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Altus somewhere?
So if you take a look at that large bridge up in the corner there, that seems to me to look a little bit like the bridge to the tower to where you activate a rune from Godric. Stormvale.
Yeah.
It looks a little bit like that.
Think? It's hard for me to tell when looking at the castle. Ugh.
Yeah.
Actually, what is the church in the top right there? Is that even in the regular game?
The church on the top seems to be, to me, where you can find Rani during the last part of her quest. You know, where she kills the...
yes, that would fit. That actually is...
Because it looks a little larger. Yeah, it looks a little larger than the others.
Yeah. Oh, it could also be... Someone said it's the church where you fight Vike. I don't remember what that one looks like from this angle. I wish they would...
Yeah, an unflooded Liurnia is a good
good example. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to that. Actually, I was just playing a little bit ahead to see if it was zoomed in at all, but it does not.
No, but we can continue. We can continue here. I'm just gonna let him ride. So then we have the Bandai Namco. Oh yeah, here we go. Now we're in the fields again. The fields
after the Bandai Namco logo. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is wait. What is it? 29.
40.
What are you at right now?
40
for you?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just play it to get there. Wait, 29. 40. Yeah, this is all new landscape. This is not somewhere we've been.
I like the idea that it could be an unflooded Liurnia. Granted, it could just be new lands, but...
Yeah, I wish I had the Elden Ring map up with me right now. I'm trying to see if there's anything that seems distinguishable. That area kind of reminded me of the one in Caelid, the Celia town, because it's all broken, but it's definitely not, because... Actually, you see that one statue that's like a stone pillar? That's definitely where we're going to grab the map for this area.
Yeah. Could be a pre-rot Caelid. People saying that the roots reminds them of Caelid. And that's true, because we could definitely have Caelid was probably the land that changed the most, due to all of the rot and neglect that could have caused for 1,000 years. So that's a pretty good thought that chat just had.
Yeah. That would be a good idea. I don't really see anything else indicating where it would be.
No.
Nothing in the background looks familiar.
Then we'll
play ahead a bit.
Yeah, we'll play ahead a bit. We have From Software. Oh, we can just stop it right there because now he's at the cliff.
Now we actually have a good view. So, man.
I mean, you got the tree there, so it should be
Lane
dead.
The landmass is just so different. I think it might just change the map, maybe.
Yeah. Also, if we go back, this is probably 1,000 years back, something like that. So,
I want to go back to 20. Okay, yeah, I'm just when his horse gets there. Because
if
we look down, we see. I don't know exactly. Kind of looks like.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm at 2946 right now.
46, yeah. I just wanted to get a good view of the below when the horse's face leaves.
I believe it's 1,000 years back. Oh, God, I don't actually remember why I believe that, but I think somewhere in some lore video, it's been 1,000 years since the Shattering. Isn't that the case? And we come... And is this the Shattering? The Shattering was when Marika shattered the ring, and that was probably close after her boy died, Godwyn. So yeah, something like that.
That would be pretty interesting instead of giving us a new area. Well, I guess they wouldn't want to get rid of the base game either, though. So
Oh, and this is also a good thing that has been mentioned here by the Badger, because the Erdtree that we see is actually a fake one. This is a real tree.
yeah, that's right. I
Mm.
forgot. I actually heard that in one of the lore videos that it's like just a not a shadow of the Erdtree, but like a fake hologram, or what did they call it? I forgot
Yeah,
what they
yeah,
call
no,
it.
illusion,
It's an
basically.
illusion. Yes, that's the word they use.
According to
Hologram.
Derv in my chat, the Shadow of the Erdtree expansion features an all-new story set in the land of Shadow, imbued with mystery, perilous dungeons, and new enemies and weapons. Discover uncharted territories, face formidable adversaries, and revel in the satisfying triumph of victory. Dive into the riveting gameplay or interplay of characters with drama and intrigue intertwined to create an immersive experience. Savor and enjoy. Yeah, I see it now. Thank you, Derv. So, I mean, yeah, it is the land of shadow, but I think that is probably just a new way of saying the lands between, because this is the Erdtree, right? So we should be in the same area, just in a
Like the same
different.
vicinity at the very least,
Yeah.
yeah. The Land of Shadows, a place obscured by the Erdtree. Yeah, it says it in the description here.
Other
Where
than
the
that,
goddess America first set foot.
I do want to say something though, as far as like just a gameplay approach to this. It looks very interesting. The lands, the way it's set up, look very interesting. There's a lot of cliffs here, so it's not just as open as it used to be. I mean, you do have like a big swamp, I suppose, down at the bottom.
Yeah, but it's not just open flat land. Definitely
Yeah.
better, because then you're going to be isolated in those areas when you are fighting, which is really cool. You can see a lot of land masses are just like separated and on their own, like that one kind of in the middle to the left. See that? Just like a giant
Yeah.
sort of forest-looking possible rot area.
Yeah, that's really fascinating.
Or acid. Yeah.
According to my chat, there are true images on the Steam page that weren't in this trailer. One is very reminiscent of the Winter Lantern. We will actually take a look at that afterwards then, but we can continue
Yeah, there's
forward.
pictures. Yeah. I'm down.
Okay, so the next one is a looks like a carrion
Where is
knight,
this?
and there's
Yeah,
a
definitely.
icon. You can see the trees in the
Yes,
background here, so it's very close to what I just assume is the old capital. Yeah, we probably.
Yeah, the coloring looks the same. There's the bridge too.
Mm-hmm. I'll just go in
So-
further. Oh,
No
okay.
water there though. You just see grass. Interesting. That's a really cool looking armor set, by the way.
I like that a lot. We can continue forward because there wasn't much there. The next one I think is
Yeah.
really cool. Look at that armor set right there.
Yeah, that is gonna be one poisey boy.
I also this continues the trend of the Elden Ring armors though being very, I want to
A
say,
set. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Those so if the one you're staring at, I like if the leggings and skirt were separate, because you can actually make some fashion out of that one at least.
Yeah, I think the chest is going to be very reliant on the armor set that fits with it. I don't know if it's gonna be great for the rest, but the skirt I think definitely will be good.
Yeah, that's actually something really cool. Like high metal boots, and then the skirt. You could wear like a lot at the top.
We can just
Really cool though. Or maybe you can take off the cape. That'd probably be like one of the
yeah,
coolest
you could
armors,
probably
actually.
take off the cape.
That'd be sick.
A new greatsword as well. Look at that.
Yeah, that was the one I think later in the trailer. They're using on a horse, I think, and it has like a gravity ability. We'll see though if it's the same one. The design looks similar.
I feel like close to the bottom of the sword, not the hilt, but the actual sword base, there is a the stone pattern reminds me of the hammers with magic from the Erdtree avatars.
Oh, yeah, yeah. The holy one, the holy staff, staff of the Avatar.
So, according to Badger, right at the tree, the top of the tree connecting to the cloud is a mass of roots. Thus, we're below the Erdtree. Yes.
Oh, I see. Yeah, where we got the full view of the tree. Where was that?
That was a few seconds back. I'm
50. Yeah, you can see the roots touching the actual top.
just going to continue on. I'm at 2945. There is another armor set that looks real chunky, man. Look at
Yeah,
that.
that's the poise boy I was talking about.
Yeah,
We were
that's
looking
the
at this
poise
earlier.
boy. Everybody's just spamming Havel in chat right now.
That's pretty reminiscent of that.
Yeah. And he's doing something interesting here as well. He's doing something with the pot, which may or may not be a covenant.
True. Yeah.
Hmm.
He's praying towards it, kind of like an altar almost.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the pots actually had like some kind of faction. I think that would be super cute, honestly.
Yeah, they're pretty
Super cute.
popular, actually.
Yeah.
I think that'd be good. That'd be a good choice.
Also,
They're in a
just
lot of areas as well.
just in general, I really do like the look of this heavy armor, because this here isn't super ornate. It does have some fancy stuff to it, but it seems like a piece of armor that could be used in multiple different armor sets, and it's just cool alone.
Yeah, honestly, the gauntlets look like the old Gundyr armor gauntlets that you can use with a lot of sets. The coloring isn't too like bright either, so you can use it with most steel sets, I guess, depending on which ones you're trying, but I could see it. The next part over too, if you hit place, is pretty cool. They're in a what looks sort of like a sleep area.
Oh,
and I'm not
shit.
saying that just because they're sleeping.
Yeah, no, I see it. Let me just go back a bit, because there we go. Okay, so that's a really cool looking. It might be armor. It might be a character. This might be a. Oh my god! You can see even in the distance there are like purple fires. This is
You
a.
see the lily in the back left. Look,
Back left.
like the Trina lily. Like, see how it's like folded over?
Or I don't see it exactly. Let me just go back a little bit again. Oh yeah, now I see it. It's not. I thought it was like a torch. This is a Saint Trina Lily's swamp.
Yeah,
it is a sleep swamp.
Definitely, 100%. We're getting a sleep swamp. Oh,
which,
no.
from a invader's perspective, actually seems really fucking cool, because it's a swamp that doesn't immediately harm you, but of course it makes you vulnerable to all kinds of other enemies.
Yeah, honestly, if there's no enemies around, it's not that bad. You just get a quick timeout when you go to sleep. But then, yeah, if you're actually fighting, it's difficult.
And then you have to keep in
if
mind.
If there's a boss in there, that's going to be real interesting.
Oh, that could be very interesting. Yeah.
Have to stack all the like anti-sleep stuff.
That's something
cool.
I can get behind. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and if that is an armor set, that is pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's continue forward.
Yeah, earlier I thought this area was in Nokron, but is this? This does look like that one Nokron area, but it's not.
No, look at the. If you take a look at the cages and everything, this is in Area Lucaria.
Oh yeah, it is in Area Lucaria. It looks almost like the base where you walk in, but it's not, of course. But yeah.
And so the question now becomes: do you think that could be a Renala? I'm like looking at her from above right now. I'm gonna go closer in.
Blood of your fellows.
There we go. I got a close look at her. She doesn't look very Renala-ish from this point of view. She doesn't.
If anything, that's tough to say. Ray Lucaria would be a place that they would have covenants, though, if they did it, in my opinion.
People are saying Saint Trina, which
Saint Trina.
Saint Trina, I thought was fairly close to be. I thought people had like confirmed it was Mikola, but maybe not.
Yeah, I'm not sure on the lore on that one.
And it's apparently a very silly collar. Chat is saying it's silly.
It's a silly collar.
Look, chat, you don't have fashion sense, okay? This was prime fashion in those days. Don't you even.
Lost loves his flair.
I do love my flair. That's not even a lie.
That's basically peacocking.
So I moved forward. I'm at 30 minutes and 1 second right now.
Yeah, so we're at the swamp, basically.
Yeah, we're at the swamp, and
this is a very dead-looking swamp.
Very
that
overgrown.
Doesn't even look like poison. That looks more like the debuff spray that we have in the game currently.
Yeah, the corrosion thing that ruins your armor and makes you take more damage. People are saying Deathblight Swamp, Deathblight Village.
Oh, it is kind of the air. You see how there's like the gray misted air? That does look kind of like near those Deathblight enemies in the forest.
Could be.
Have that fog.
Could absolutely be. It looks, I mean, to be fair,
Deathblight Swamp would be terrible.
This looks pretty dead to me. Did we also
Yeah.
see what's the armor of the character there? He's wearing like
Is this maybe the back of? Let me see.
yeah, this
I'm gonna
armor we
rewind it a
can't
little
see
bit.
properly, but I'm going back a frame with using a period and comma.
Oh, is that how you do that? Okay.
Yeah, and it does seem like a different type of
Doesn't work
armor,
for me.
like Icarus wings. Yeah, Icarus. So that might
Yeah,
be
he
the
doesn't seem like he has like much. Like you see the cape fly up, you'll notice, and it looks
Yeah.
almost like bare back.
exactly. So this seems like is going to be
Yeah.
a new type of. It's not necessarily the chest. This could be the helm.
True. Yeah, they could.
I kind of hope
hard to
it's the
say.
helm. Yeah. But we'll just continue forward. There's not much else to say. There's like some birds maybe at the very bottom of the wall, but I don't know.
Of the Deathblight wall.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then we
what
go
the-
into we see a painting next, actually.
Okay, let me get there. Okay, painting. That's easy. I don't know who these people are.
Yeah, I definitely do not.
Oh, but the
Been staring at
next
this for a couple
one,
seconds. The next one, though, we go into the cave.
and you can see the main character is walking around a hole, or maybe he's walking down in a spiral, and there's so many pots here. I think we're going to get some pot lore.
I think so, and probably more pot items.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that being the case. Yeah, I can't see much else in here.
No, I'll just hit
Just the
play.
pots in the cave. And then we go into more lava.
Yeah.
Something in like a hero's grave fashion, I suppose.
Absolutely. This seems like the character is walking up. He seems to be wielding like a poker, a thrusting sword.
Let me see. Dual wielding something.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's a staff in his left hand, but also
I
a
couldn't,
sheath on his hip.
I couldn't quite see. I'm going
That
back.
looks like the standard rapier, sort of.
Could absolutely be. Somebody's mentioning that they think young Morgoth is in this. Maybe that was referring to the painting. And while I don't think so, I would fucking love to see young Morgoth.
Honestly, that looks like if Morgoth was more humanoid, like take off all the horns, that it does look pretty close to him.
So according to Eden, Lost, that thing the character is walking on is an old mechanical pump. So they're in a massive forge of some kind.
Oh yeah, I can see at the bottom left. I didn't even notice that.
Smart, okay. Smart chat. Okay. Okay,
We go
that's
forward
pretty
a little
cool.
bit.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Then you'll
Oh.
see, a beautiful place. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's brand new. That is not in the game by any means. Where is
Ah.
this coming from, though? You know what? Okay, the bottom area, you know when you go get Millennia's Great Rune?
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that. How you go through a cave and then end up on an outside area
Oh,
and go up
right.
to the tower.
You know, the thing is, maybe when they talk about the shattering could have been very literal. The whole land actually just broke apart and readjusted itself, and then later on it kind of fell back into the pieces that we have, which may or may not be the real way the world was put together. So that's, I could see that
Yeah, like the
being,
original landmass. Yeah.
yeah. So a bunch of the cities might just have disappeared, and these cities here might just be some of the ones that
Yeah.
were lost.
It is close to the Erdtree too. Yeah, I noticed that top right.
Yeah, like rapid
Huge
continental
castle
drift.
area though.
Yes,
That's definitely one of the legacy dungeons. That's cool.
and that looks so cool. So I'm gonna just
That
hit.
does. Yeah, we play a little bit further.
Yeah. And there's the boss, I assume, or it could be an enemy.
Very, very reminiscent of the fire giant.
Yeah. That being said, FromSoft has a tendency to make normal enemies look absolutely amazing, and
True.
it seems like there is the death tree behind him.
Yeah, it's really close to that as well on the left.
Okay, so I'm gonna just go forward to his
He has a
riding on the
stomp,
horse.
magma, or fire AoE. Oh my god. You get absolutely eaten later, but okay.
Is that a new sword? Is that a bastard sword? Is that the?
No, that just looks like the longsword, to be honest.
Okay, maybe that's just a longsword. It also looks like he's using the vagabond set there.
Yeah, I was gonna
really
say
see.
a brave decision to be just base vagabond.
Yeah. Okay, and then
I
you
guess
see
I don't want to spoil too much.
Yeah, that's fair. The tree in the background. This also seems like it's in the middle of uh, the hub world, right? This isn't in a dungeon. This is in the middle of the world.
Yeah, it seems very open. We see
Yeah.
the tree. We're not seeing any weird surrounding like lock-in area. Oh god, I gotta back up a little bit. Yeah, definitely in the open area.
Oh, and then I'm over to the snack man
Yeah.
giving suck.
I was like, what is happening? Oh my god. I didn't even notice that in the first watching. I don't know why.
I suppose this could be like a one of those worm people, but in a different state.
It's just getting absolutely ingested.
This is important for the plot.
Jeez.
New
Okay.
waifu.
You can have that one. And then
yeah.
we come and we see
Oh, next boss.
yeah, a hand closing the lion mouth.
Yeah, and
Is that his own hand?
that is just a lion, man. That's just I'm on his face now at 30.
Oh yeah, the hand just kind of sits there, kind of like Godfrey with the grafted hands, you know.
Yeah.
But he's got multiple. It's like a centipede lion, basically.
Also interesting. The lion is an omen. Look at the horns.
Oh, what do you mean? Look at go to go to 326. You just see a whole bunch of people inside the lion standing on each other.
Okay, I'm on 325, 26.
Just see like stacked bodies, like feet.
Do I?
I caught a great frame of it. You'll see it in the middle. It opens up. Where are you? 327.
I see a bunch of hands. Okay, now I see some hands. I see some feet. Yeah. I it's grafted. It's grafted, and it's an omen.
Yeah, like I see literal legs just like standing on top of what looks like another, like a back.
So this could be the grafted lion, and this is one of the creatures that.
Oh,
It's like Serosh.
wait. Okay, see the frame you're in right now? You see the hands?
Yeah, the hands right there. Yeah.
That's the head right there. Watch as it walks. It's got regular legs and it does like a 360 kind of like squat walk.
Oh, I see. Yeah, there's the leg.
Yeah,
the
it's like a
hands.
person stacked on a person almost with a lion head.
Oh, and also they are wearing the blue dancer, or I say the blue dancer, but the normal warrior set. Oh shit! Okay, I didn't see that. Hi,
Yeah, like
Prod.
actual feet.
Hey, Prod. Welcome to the stream. Prod just came in, so I don't have any audio on. Thank you so much. Hello, everybody. I'm here with Chase the Bro, and we are breaking down the trailer. There has been a lot of interesting footage so far. Very interesting to me. And yeah, we're gonna continue doing that. Thank you so much, my man. Thank you. Gotta give it a sec. There's some
Welcome,
follows.
Prod. Hello.
It looks like a grafted puppet. Hi, Chase. They're saying hi to you as well. Thank you for all the follows.
Thank you. Welcome. Thank you. Yeah, that's cool though.
Yeah. So the thing we're watching here, everybody, is the lion. This is.
It looked
the
like an
lion.
animal at first, but yeah, we noticed it's stacked, basically stacked people.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they're grafted. Like if you go to the frame of 3027, you quite literally see a person standing on another person's back.
Okay, so maybe it's like a weird grafted lion, but also it's like a Chinese dragon type thing.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's so interesting.
Thank you to the person who just gave
It's
me the
stacked
sub.
like people and then a lion on top with looks like spitting death blight sort of, maybe, I don't know. Could be
Yeah.
wind as well.
And he's also an omen. So this is a very fascinating enemy. I suppose we can move forward here, and oh boy, I'm at.
And he also has lightning abilities. Just saying.
I'm
okay,
at
then we go forward a little bit.
30,
Let me
36,
see.
and now we're getting to Mesmer, the
Yes.
Impaler.
Mother,
We have some snake charming action going on here.
truly
Oh, that's a smart thing, Chase. I didn't think about that, but you're right. Mesmer is another way of saying snake charmer. and he has a snake with him. Because he has a snake with him, I don't think it's Rykard Sanawar, but I do think that he could be a soldier in the Rykard army, maybe a high-ranking official or a captain of some in some sense.
I can already tell it's going to be an interesting boss fight. Maybe he has some snake summon attacks. Got some. What does that look like? That buff to you?
Where are you right now?
When he has the fire in his hand, sort of. Oh,
Yeah.
whoa! His eyes sort of look like madness eyes.
Okay,
If you
let's.
go to 30, 45.
All right.
You're about to get there.
Yeah, I see it right now. He does have yellow eyes, but
Yep.
at the same time, it's also a little bit more like a slit. So I did think like a
Oh, it's just more
dragon.
snake eye.
Yeah.
I got like a better view of it at 30, 44. You're right. Yeah.
I do think it might be more of a snake eye and less dragon, because this is again a follower of Rykard, and he is doing what his master did. Maybe he ate like a tiny snake,
It makes sense. Yeah, you can see the snake like kind of wrapped around his entire body as well.
Yeah, and we are going to kill him presumably, so it can't be Rykard.
And steal what looks like a really cool halberd. Almost like the Dragon Slayer. Why am I forgetting the name of that weapon? In Dark Souls 3.
Also, Wester say, Frenzy Seal spotted at the release date with him on display. All right, when we get to it, we'll take a look. But
Oh, near the end, yeah.
I would like to have a conversation with somebody with madness. But so far, I think this is definitely a Rykard follower with all of the snake imagery.
Yeah, that makes 100%.
Yeah. I'm just going to hit play there, and I'm
Sense.
now at 30:47. And
Where we're fighting.
this seems...
This looks like open worldy, sort of.
Yeah,
I think.
open worldy,
Yeah.
because I see the chests over at the corner there. Kind of reminds me of those small graveyards where you find all of those different looking little whatchamacallit?
Oh, yeah, where you get some of the cookbooks
Runes.
and stuff.
Yeah,
and runes,
cookbooks and
yeah.
runes. Yeah.
There is a door in the background. I see that.
Oh yeah, that seems standard dungeon door, right? That's a standard
Yeah.
dungeon door.
And then we end up in this area with enemies. I see some key item there. I just seen like a glowing blue one. So
What about his weapon there, Chase? It seems like twin blades, katanas.
yeah, but interesting moveset. Look at so if you look at the initial attack, it's not too different. It's the running attack of like with the cell swords from Dark Souls 3, where they do the slash separate times, which I love. But the follow up, he like reverse holds the blade and does like a horizontal slash. That's really cool.
And
and then he can't. Oh my god, you know what that looks like? That's the Corvian knife, Ash of War from Dark Souls 3, sort of, but more of a quick step involved.
yeah, he quick steps and then he attacks. It looks like there
With the
could be like a Bloodhound's finesse, but instead of jumping straight ahead, it acts like a quick
clicks
step.
you by them and then you stab to the right, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a new Ash of War, like 100%. It's like a blend
Absolutely.
of quick step, Bloodhound step, and then finishes with like the Corvian stab with the pointy part of the knife.
And it's definitely a new moveset for this weapon. So we could also we might just get twin blades in this as a weapon or as a weapon
those
category.
are the same. Yeah, they are identical.
Mm-hmm.
He is. Oh, you're right. He's holding them reverse,
Reverse grip,
just naturally. Yeah. I thought he swapped it mid swing, but no. When I look at the beginning, he's holding them in a reverse stance.
which is probably in real life super awkward to use, but in movies are so badass. I fucking love it, man. I love it so much.
And then if you go ahead to the next like little open area, there's a guy dual wielding daggers, but he throws them.
Okay, yeah, look at that. So that's
And
definitely...
he gets them back. That's part of its moveset. He's just like, they respawn in his hands.
So question then, is that a special Ash of War?
That would be cool. Maybe made for just daggers, probably, I would maybe assume.
Well, he does it twice, so it
Maybe it's the moveset.
maybe it is the actual moveset. Dual throwing daggers, which is awesome, quite frankly.
Yeah, maybe you could do the heavy as that or something. It could be an Ash of War as well, but yeah, he just keeps doing it and it continues on in like different stances.
I don't think this would be too bad as a ganker tool. I would say that it could be a very good invader tool as long as the range of these aren't too great.
Yeah, definitely a good 1v1 tool. I don't think
Mhm.
you're going to 3v1 with that well. Just stay away.
I think you can swap to this, get a few throws in, and boom, boom, depending on...
Estus punish. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be cool. I'd like that. And then...
Oh, yeah, it also does poise damage, apparently, because he threw like 4 of them at the guy, so maybe that's
and
going
it's
to be a
staggered,
thing.
yeah. Also, he has the cool heavy attack of the Iron Cleaver. He's just running at him with the heavy attack.
Give me a
enemy.
second. I got a little ahead of you, but I didn't see that. That's funny. Isn't that, it looks very heavy cleaver just in general. And if we look at the background here, Chase, this must be a legacy dungeon, right?
Yeah, 100%. It
Yeah.
looks like very Storm Valley. But inside of what maybe is this Deathblade area? This could be
Well-
where it ends up because of all the clouds.
The architecture of these, the dome heads on top of the towers do lead me to believe that it could be something more linked to Lane Dell, but it could also be one of those new places, right?
Yeah, the entirely different like continent part added.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
hard to say. Okay, go ahead.
The next
Match
one
you on your
is,
thing.
is fascinating. Here, this is
I
a
know.
spell, right? This is a spell.
Definitely, and it looks sleep oriented. Maybe I can't tell. Maybe just magic damage.
It has either sleep or maybe it's not. It's
Oh, it's
probably not.
probably sleep. Just if you go to the beginning, there's like purple kind of butterflies. That kind of reminds me of sleep.
Yeah, I was either going to say sleep or rot, but it does look a little bit more like sleep. But is that a madness incantation? What is that in her hand?
That
Oh.
does look like the frenzied seal, sort of. It is orange, right? Yeah,
It is orange, and in the background you see
or yellow.
the lions in a statue. It might also be omen lions. I'm not sure. Which
Yeah,
is
this could be brand new too, because yeah, it is pink. It isn't dark purple.
Mhm.
It's actually pink. And it's not Scarlet Raw, right? The Scarlet Raw butterflies with Millennia are more like rot color.
This could also be gravity, though. I mean, she's
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I seen the explosion.
Yeah.
What does it explode? Are those like feathers? Rose petals. Those look like rose petals.
Oh, okay. I'm a
When
little bit
the
ahead,
actual
but-
explosion happens.
Oh, the next part is going to be amazing to break down. So
The martial arts moveset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we can just go to the next part. It doesn't seem like there's too much new here. So let's talk about the martial arts, man. There is plenty of stuff
the
to talk about
triple
here.
windmill kick.
Triple windmill kick. This
Bop,
is
bop,
probably
bop.
a boss or in front of a boss, because you can see the boss fog in the back door there. So this is a boss.
Yeah, that knight armor is sick too, and he's got a twin blade as well.
I think this is one of those bosses that will come back later as a normal enemy, but the knight armor here is pretty straightforward, cool, badass, and lovely.
Yeah, that looks pretty insane. Honestly, it looks. Yeah, let me just rewind it a little bit.
Yeah,
Honestly, the intro part looks like very similar to the Lanedale Knights and stuff, just different color. But I do like the dark armor color palette more.
also, fucking hell, I can't get enough of that kick. And it looks
I know
like
that kick is so cool.
the armor looks very Inquisitor, or maybe even slightly priest-like.
Yeah, definitely. That would make sense what they put that on. I was thinking it was very Bloodborne-esque as well, just because it's all cloth.
Yeah, and then these fight. Yeah,
very
this is definitely
confessor.
arena. Yeah, very confessor.
Very similar to that fashion, yeah. That kick is so cool, though. I wonder how that's going to work. We'll see.
The twin blades are definitely also new. Not too much more to say about this scene, unless you have any other insights to share.
No, definitely a boss, though. You're right. You
Yeah.
see but interesting. Inside of a castle, open like water courtyard almost,
Yeah,
and then we move to someone throwing a giant like ritual pot thing.
and this is a player, right? Because you can tell the armor,
Yeah.
the model, the gloves, the hat.
So maybe that's a new consumable, like a giant pot instead of a ritual pot.
I would.
How big is this splash? Oh, it's a huge splash AoE. I was actually talking about this in a recent video. How I wish that the oil pots were like this, where they're
Yeah.
like giant AoE, because then you can hit people with oil and it'd be kind of useful.
Yeah, the oil is not great for now.
It's too small, but if it was like this explosion of oil and things like that, it'd be actually useful.
It's
Colossal pots.
I would guess that it's not a consumable as much as it is just something you can find on the ground in different areas and throw it. So,
Don't break my heart. I want my colossal pots.
well, I think that could be very fascinating for invaders because you can
Yeah.
then take advantage of something that you find out there on the battlefield, and if it does a fair amount of damage, I'd love that.
Okay, and then we move on to crossbow.
And I got a really nice frame
Oh
on
my
it.
god.
Uh,
That's just, I thought this was going to be the triple shot crossbow. That is so many more shots.
Yeah, that's the repeater. This is the machine gun, and I also really like the armor here. It looks very it looks very mechanical, very industrial. I want to say, which could be connected with the forge thing we saw earlier.
Shot of that. Oh yeah, you're right. It's definitely like knight, but way more intricate.
Yeah, and I like the fact that
It's
while
nice though, yeah.
it also seems very, I don't want to say anonymous or generic, but this seems like a piece of armor that you could mix and match with others.
Yeah, when it's actually like close to steel color and like kind of blends, you can go with the darker sets or the lighter sets. You don't have to wear the whole thing. Don't need the helmet. The cape kind of can work with a lot.
It seems like we might be in a very good, we're in a very good spot for fashion coming up, and
Yeah, I want that like I don't even know what to call it, Valkyrie style knight that we saw.
yeah, and the cape can probably be changed out. We have a nice sword on his back that doesn't look too ornate. It's very, again, industrial in my opinion.
Let's see, 3101. You have a good shot of the sword. Just
Yeah.
looks like a colossal sort of, but also a great sword. But it's pretty big.
It's pretty big. It could be both, depending on. It could be a small colossal or a fair
Big great sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. You know what? It could be with the same moveset as the Dex Faith weapon that I never use.
Oh.
That colossal that has its own unique moveset. I always forget its name. With the slow Ash of War with the black flame on it.
Yeah. I know which one you're talking about.
We both don't use it, obviously.
Yeah. Is it the God
Slayer sword? Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah. I never use that weapon.
So as far as the repeater crossbow, this is basically just Gale's crossbow from Dark Souls 3, and so this is probably going to be a dangerous weapon as far as bleed or sleep is concerned.
Yeah, sleep will be real fun with that. Just.
Well, I'm gonna just hit play and go forward a bit.
Yep.
He has
Move on.
explosive bolts, and he's out there in nature.
And then we have the grafted lion again, and then we look
No, it's not the grafted lion. If you go back a little
you're right.
bit,
It's not. It's a move. You're right.
it's a move, man. And
It is. I just rewind and I found it's like a roar.
it's a roar, and I also see
A
that
lion roar.
the pants has some chains to it, so this is a new piece of armor that we can't see properly. Is it a rune bear?
Oh,
It
I got a
looks
good
little
picture
bearish.
of that actually. Yeah, I have a good picture. It's got like the chains on the side, cloth pants, studded boots, and what looks sort of like a studded belt, but more like, I don't know, a corset almost. It's like it goes up halfway to the chest and it's like studded and leather things. Okay.
It's a rune bear scream.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it seems like it. Also, we can just move forward because there's not much else to see, but this next image is beautiful. Oh my god.
I was going to
look at
say,
that.
I thought it was that sleep player, but no, it's not.
This is definitely
this?
moon magic.
Yeah, definitely. It's so glowy.
Is that a...
I'm trying to look in the background as well. Like, is there snow everywhere behind there? Do you see that in the land masses?
I don't see much in the way of snow. I see...
Trying to like see. Oh, no, you're right. It's just very bright from
Yeah.
the top of the rock.
I also asked that question, Derv. Is that a sunken ship that we see in the background there?
Like the bottom of the ship, right? On the
Yeah.
left side? Yeah. Wait. Oh, you're looking at a different frame than me, but
What
start over at the beginning.
I feel like it looks like a ship. I'm not sure it is. And if it is a ship, it's not at the bottom of the sea here because there are trees around. But it looks a little bit like a ship. I'm going to hit play
It is
and see
shaped
what
as
happens.
sort of similar to one, yeah. Even on the left, like as you hit play more, you'll see another one on the left.
Oh, I see
closer up.
another one. Yeah, it's not a ship. It just looks a little bit like that. It's probably
Yeah,
a
it's
broken
just the
wall.
architecture. Yeah.
Maybe Faruma Sula fell down onto them.
It's shaped similar though. I see why you think that.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm looking at them fighting right now. I'm 3109, right?
3109. All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Boop.
So we have definitely a moveset that reminds me of the Dancer from Dark Souls 3.
On the curved sword user, yeah.
Yeah. The katana though, is that the normal katana moveset? I'm
gonna rewind a tiny bit because they were fighting as they first intro it, and you can probably see it easier.
Is that a standard move from the katana, the upswing, so to speak?
Yeah, that's the standard one. I even seen him do the standard heavy attack.
Okay, then.
So just like samurai, basically. With
Yeah.
the
Oh, yeah.
standard
That's
ichi.
just yeah. I'm closer to them now, and that's very much standard moveset. Of course,
But the curved swords are not standard.
no, they are not standard, and
Very different.
and the outfit on that character looks amazing. By the way.
The dancing type outfit.
Yeah.
The flow of the cloth. Yeah, it goes really well with the curved swords. Those almost look like scimitars, actually. But I think do they have rippled blades, sort of? Hang on. It seems like a good frame where you can get a good look at the swords.
They're all a little blurry for me.
Yeah. Oh, I got a good one. Okay, so it kind of looks like the scavenger sword where it's like rippled on the front side of it, but the back is more like round rippled. It's interesting. Go to 3109 and you get a really good still shot of it.
Let's see, 3109.
Yeah.
Just what kind Mykola is doing here.
Yeah, you're really close. If you like touch ahead, you'll see it soon.
You want me to go forward? All right.
Yeah, her back is turned to me, and she has the sword in her left hand up in the air, and the aura is off it. Yeah, you're getting close to it.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're talking about there. Yeah, it's a little wavy. It's a little
it's
wavy.
very wavy.
Mm-hmm.
I like that, though.
I agree with chat here. That dress plus the spinning kicks, the people you invade won't even mind being beaten to death.
Okay, we go forward a little bit, I guess. We've seen those weapons. The moveset is very dancer-like, though, you're right.
Yeah.
And then we see a gravity. Okay, I thought that was a greatsword at first, but I mean, it might be, but it also looks like a lance.
Yeah, I think it's a lance. If I go backwards, it seems like a lance. It widens out a bit towards the end, but that's definitely the hilt of a lance. And it's an enemy that rides a pig, it seems like. It's riding a pig.
Oh, yeah, it's got like the boar tusks.
Yeah, fanged boar. That's what we're doing here. A warhog.
So a gravity lance is crazy. That's going to be amazing. And then if you go ahead one image, actually, no, we can still look at his armor quick, but yeah.
Yeah, I think while we don't know if we'll get his armor, so to speak, I do absolutely... Oh, come on. I do absolutely think that we will be getting that weapon.
Yeah, 100% we're going to get that weapon.
And oh
What's
my
the armor?
God.
The armor is pretty cool. It looks kind of like the second Tree Sentinel towards Lanedale, you know? The yellow one. I always forget the name of that armor set.
Yeah, I'm having some troubles just getting the exact.
I was doing
right
that too.
one.
I kept minimizing it.
But I'm on whatever
the
crazy
alligator hippo thing.
I think
know
it looks
what
like
that
a
is.
puppy.
Does it? I'm looking at its teeth only, so I just thought hippo. And then, oh yeah, from the side, it definitely looks. I have no idea. It's a blend of every creature. It's got like porcupine needles.
Then we move forward, and I'm now looking at the standard knight. He's looking at the puppy again. It looks like we're outside on the.
I love how you
the
could
hub.
call it a puppy. This is what Lost would own in his home.
This is what I would think of as a puppy. It's so cute.
It's like a rhino horn hippo. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Shit! And then he explodes and turns into a porcupine.
Yeah, and they're like rose thorns almost. They're like
Yeah.
at least like tree roots.
So, Puppy is a faith build confirmed.
Yeah, definitely gold.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have some creature right after this, just
Yeah,
whipping
oh.
a bone boomerang.
I love this thing. I don't know what it is, but I
Oh my
already
god,
love
it's
it.
riding a horse. I didn't notice.
Yeah, it's riding a horse. And is it riding a horse, or is it just part of? No, it's riding a
Yeah.
horse.
It's basically Radon in his early years. His baby horse now.
And I think the main character, who is currently a confessor build, is parrying that boomerang, and he's getting.
Well, he definitely tried to block it and got destroyed. That's
Dude,
what happened.
The horse doesn't have any lower,
But, like hind legs.
Yeah,
I know.
no hind legs.
So
Oh
I
boy,
was like, that's rough. I don't think he's going to be a very fast boss.
No, but he
Yeah,
is
he
in an
guard broke the
interesting
confessor.
place. This seems like he's in maybe the sleep cavern because it's so purple. And shit.
Purpley?
Yeah,
Yeah, I could see that. There's some flowers on the left too.
yeah.
I'm also hoping this weapon. Would be a really cool weapon class for one. But you notice how it guard breaks the confessor like instantly. Imagine it was like a guard break feature. Just throw it and you can't block it. Just opens up the guard. That'd be so cool.
I now continued forward to the next image, which is just terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, look at that.
I'm a little confused here. Is it an undead with something just skewered through him because he's pulling it out, or is that part of him?
I think it got skewered, and I think the skewering thing, once it went into him, just sprouted like pointy barbs everywhere.
Yeah,
Not great.
like it just expanded open. Maybe that's gonna be part of him, but yeah.
People are saying that this might be the old man from the painting. I don't know about that, but no, he does have a...
that looks like him. Look
Yeah,
at his
he has the
face.
mustache. Yeah. Absolutely.
That would fit. That's a good call.
I feel like somebody should give him some aspirin or something because he does not look like he's having a great time. This is when you overuse the rune arcs. Yeah.
Yeah, too many. He enjoyed the power of gold a little too much.
Well, and then we move onwards. We are now in the boss fight with Mesmer. I'm gonna go back and see if
the cool thing about this is he's dual-wielding twin blades, but one's the like shield. I can't even tell if it's a twin blade, but it's a very interesting looking shield.
Oh yeah, so yeah, absolutely. He has one twin blade at least, and then he might have a twin blade shield.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
it definitely. Yeah, he stabs with it, and it is a twin blade, I think, covered by a shield. Okay, so one idea about that is it could be a weapon that transforms, but I don't know. Because it sort of looks like a twin blade with a shield over it. That's like it.
Yeah. I'm looking at Mesmer's weapon as well, because he's a boss. You can probably get his weapon, right? Let's be honest.
100%.
You can get
That just
his
looks
weapon.
like a... What was the weapon class of the Dragon Slayer in Dark Souls 3? Was it just a halberd? They classed it as that?
The
Sword spear, you know? Because this kind of looks like a sword spear.
A little bit, yeah.
But I feel like it's going to fight like a halberd.
It does. The jump attack that he has, going at the
Let's replay this.
the player, it looks very much like what you would be able to use as an Ash of War. This attack that the guy does.
Yeah, for sure. It's almost like Storm Assault, but then you have the AoE, like swords appear.
Yeah, he pokes it into the ground.
Does a dark grab on you. That'll be a really cool weapon, I can already tell. This moveset's going to have that buff on it.
Oh, interesting, yeah, because I just saw him stab with the actual twin blade. I know what you mean there. He's grabbing him.
So it is a moveset, yeah.
Yeah.
He two-handed it too.
He two-handed it, but in the grab, he has both his weapons out. So I think the two-hand that you saw could have been the Ash of War on that weapon.
Oh yeah, true. I could see that.
Unless he defaults into the both weapons if he two-handed it, and he defaults back to having one on each hand when he gets grabbed. So that could be a thing.
Yeah, I'm looking at it when he's just overhead holding it. Yeah, he's stabbing with the backside of it. And then the boss grabs us with what some dark hand grab. And then we get wings. Can we talk about that?
Yo, yeah, we get wings, dude.
We get wings.
That is 100%. Oh, here's a few options. This is 100% a Crucible thing, right? I feel like this is a Crucible thing, like the Crucible Knights. But you can see he is not using a catalyst that we can see, not the standard catalyst. So is this a Ash of War? Or is it a spell that you can use with the
Twin Blade or one of them?
The Twin Blade might be like a catalyst. That could be the Ash of War.
My money's on Ash of War, I would say. But I don't know. Yeah, he didn't switch out to cast that, so you're right.
I want to just quickly... What?
Hold up. That Twin Blade that he's holding, I'm pretty sure is the Twin Blade from the Night Boss from earlier.
Yeah, look, I mean, if he's a boss, he's definitely going to drop the weapon.
It's definitely the weapon. He like raises the Twin Blade up in his hand as he jumps up with the wings if you watch it over and you pay attention to it. So the Twin Blade's going to be able to do that.
Oh, yeah, so it's an Ash of War. Yeah.
Damn, that's cool.
Okay, Shadow.
And then Elden Ring.
Yeah, and then we have probably Mikola. That with the golden hair, we're looking at the tree there, nothing too special. And
then we have the release date, and we see him as probably for the Game of the Year edition or whatever they're going to sell it with.
But look at this though, dude. If you go back to where he's sitting on a throne, where Mesmer is sitting on a throne, what is that in his hand?
I couldn't tell if that's sort of like his catalyst for his like abilities that we've been seeing, like the dark blood flame almost. I don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what it looks like, because he just like has that in his hand the whole time he's fighting, and he's casting all those flames with it.
Well, let's see if we can't see it in the collector's edition. I'm gonna continue on. We'll get so pre-orders and get the bonus gesture Ring of Mikola.
No. All right, so we can either get the Shadow of the Erdtree edition. I guess we're gonna have to go look and see what those are.
Yeah, there was also a couple of things that would be cool.
After there's even more. Okay.
Yeah, so there are. If we go to the Steam page, we get to see a couple of extra images. But yeah, Mesmer the Impaler, definitely somebody affiliated with Rykard. I think that's just obvious. We get a good look at his weapon. It absolutely looks like a sword spear. That is a long ass fucking hilt.
Yeah, that is huge, actually, looking at it in the statue. It's almost like a trident.
Yeah. Yeah, almost. Let's see, though, if we can go to...
You want to go look at the Steam page?
I'm going to look at the Steam page. Let's see what we can't find here. Elden Ring. Shadow of the Erdtree. Okay, so the Shadow of the Erdtree is out. It's $40, by the way, for the standard edition.
Let's see.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So should I type in Shadow of the Erdtree?
No, I just googled Elden Ring and it popped up there.
Oh, okay. Hang on a second.
There are a few interesting things. I think we see another Crucible spell. We see a nice image of just him riding through an area with the Shadow of the Erdtree. That's not special, but that's going to definitely be a Crucible spell.
You looked at it in the store, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why can't I search the store? What is going on here?
Oh, Jesus, that thing looks gnarly. Oh, boy. Oh, that's definitely death.
So, let's see. Shadow of the Erdtree, confirm birth date. Sure. View page. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, now I'm on the store page here. They have some images.
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
Just 2 of them?
There's 3, but only 2 of them have any interest.
Wait, we can use the explosion porcupine attack as well.
Yeah, we probably maybe we beat him as a boss and he drops it.
Okay, I could see that.
More images
I don't know if
on
it's
the
an
Japanese website. Is there? Okay. Elden Ring Japanese
Are you
Moves.
thinking Ash of War or Incantation? Probably
I-
Incantation.
I think incantation. Yeah.
And then the Deathblight Swamp. This definitely looks very Deathblighty, the third image.
Oh boy. Okay. So do I just choose some things here? DLC, top concept, movie and images. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. On the Japanese. I'm gonna just link you this, Chase. But
Sure.
the next image, of course, is a Deathblight Swamp with that Winter Lantern looking thing. That's what my chat said. I don't remember who did it, but good call. That thing looks really fucking sad. Then we'll go to the Japanese website and Shadow of the Erdtree. What is this?
They have
There's-
like little DLC game trailer, launch trailer. Oh, these are just like everything, the basic things we've seen, except for obviously the gameplay trailer. We just watched
Yeah.
that though.
Images.
Though.
All right.
Yeah,
cool.
maybe the newest ones on the far right. Yeah, they're all new. They have a decent amount of them actually.
Okay, I have to.
They have the first one. you
we're-
can just like click over on the tab.
Oh, I see. I see everything being new.
slide it,
Cool.
Go to the
cool.
far left and start on the
Start
yeah.
on this one.
the tree one.
Oh,
yeah, the one to the left. Okay, yeah, I'll go to the next one. I'm with you. Yep.
This one is cool. He has some.
This is the fire giant looking
Yeah.
enemy, and also you see that knight armor that we kind of like.
Oh,
Look
that's
out
so
the dark.
cool though. Yeah.
That is nice, yeah. And then what is this?
What? It's like a mole man.
Oh my god, the weapon is also like a club, obviously, but very interesting.
Oh Jesus, this looks like a great thumbnail. There's so many great thumbnails here.
Yeah, these are hilarious. The porcupine needle attack.
Yeah, that's that one. That's easy, simple enough. That's the death lantern, if you will.
Yep, the deathblight looking area.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, the martial arts kick.
We will be able to do that. Chat, tell me, guys. This is a good thumbnail, right? This is a fucking good thumbnail. You would click on that image right there if you saw it.
Yeah, that is a beauty. Just add some, Elden Ring DLC.
Yeah, Elden Ring
Text.
DLC, text, and then boom. This is definitely going to be my thumbnail.
Yeah, there's so many good ones. I want the Mesmer one, but like, it's a bit. Oh my god.
Oh, that's beautiful. Did you get to the green stuff?
Yeah, the forest area where you're just walking through.
Look at
So
that. That
very
is
surreal.
amazing. That is almost something I would like to have as a background there. I'll just hide
Yeah,
my
that's
character.
peaceful.
Yeah.
True, just the grass, yeah. And then you have Mesmer in his area before the trailer. Then look at this. Look at the next one. It's like a.
Wow.
I don't even know.
I honestly, I hope that's not even an enemy because that thing, that blue-looking
It
penis.
looks peaceful.
Yeah, it looks so cute. That is a cute
Yeah, this
penis.
looks like a really. Maybe this is like another intelligence area, The
yeah,
wizard area, if you will, with all the blue.
that's fair. I don't think we have had like a magic contaminated area.
This has kind of inspired me. I'm going to do a 100% playthrough, probably like maybe the month before the release. So
Yeah.
what would that be? March, April? No, wait, May. And then I'll start making some starting classes. What did we see mostly? It was like Faith, actually. And then whatever Mesmer is.
I think there's definitely. I think
Arcane.
Arcane/Faith. I would think probably more.
I didn't
Arcane.
see much to indicate intelligence, yeah. So far, anyway, at least in the trailer.
Yeah.
So,
And
yeah, maybe I'll make a hero class. I don't have one of those.
that's actually a fair amount of information we also get in these images. I think that's really cool.
Damn, that's only 3 months. It's actually not long. We have March, April, May, and then it's here basically in June. Well, it'll fly. So 3 months of in between time.
Maybe that's what the stoneworms look like in dreams. Ooh, I like that idea. Yeah.
Right? Wow.
I
Okay.
suppose that's all we could possibly think of, right?
Do
Jeff?
for now. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. I guess we'll stop the video there. That was fun though. We got to check everything through.
Yeah. So
Comes out in 4 months.
everybody on my channel that watches this, go and sub to Chase. I'll link him down below. And anybody in Chase's chat, come and sub to me as well, you bitches.
I was gonna say anyone in my comment section, don't go sub to Lost. No, sub to Lost.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we guess we watched that through enough. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna stop the stream as well. You know what? Maybe I should just raid someone.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna sit here and chill and go through our editing of this. But yeah, I'm gonna rewatch more of
I
this.
will. I
That's
will
cool.
do the exact same thing. Who's doing what? Who's?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get lost to show me Twitch because I'm gonna try multi-streaming. YouTube's definitely still gonna be my main stream, but I will multi-stream.
Yeah.
For the DLC. Yeah.
Let's just. You know what? Let's give it to G9. He's also analyzing, so he's. I haven't rated him in a while. Let's give him to him.
Hey.
There we go. Start the raid. And yeah, no, this was
Goodbye, guys. Have fun.
fantastic. This was fun. I will see you guys later. Mwah. Actually, give me 3 more seconds. Here we go. And I need to turn that off.